Hi guys, and welcome back to Gaming Animation. So today we're gonna do... Come on, edit! Edit! It's not editing! Why is it not editing? It's not editing. Yeah, it's editing. So today we're gonna do maths. And before we start, please be sure to subscribe and leave a comment below. Maths. Fractions. So, maths fractions. What is the matter of fact? What is fraction? Do you have any idea? One minute. So, I'm not gonna do any writing stuff or anything. I'm just gonna teach you today how to do some of the sums. Okay? So, a fraction is like 3 and 3 by 4. Wait, I'll just get my draw pencil here. So it's like 3 by 7 or any number, like 8 by 7. Not only 7, you can do 9 by 10, 10 by 9, any number, any number. Basically, you can do any number. I'm sorry. Okay, so let me just erase all of this fast. Okay, so there are types of fractions, and those types of fractions are, let me go to home, start writing stuff, like fractions. Now, what is like fractions? Like fractions are something which have the same denominator. You must know denominator, right? Okay, you don't know? Okay. Okay, so fractions which have the same denominator. Okay, so let me give you an example, are called like fractions. So let me give you an example of what denominator is. Denominator, so denominator means, let's take for an example, 4 out of 5. Yeah? So this upper number is the denominator. I mean the numerator. Sorry. Numerator. And this here is called the down number is called denominator. Okay, now I think you have an idea. You can take a screenshot too, or you can write it yourself. So like fractions are like fractions which have the same denominator, like 4 out of 7. Now we're gonna do another fraction near it, and it's 5 by 7 again. And we're gonna do another fraction which is 7 by 7 again. Well, the same denominator for every number is called like fractions. Okay, so now you have an idea of it. Let's go to unlike fractions. So what is unlike fractions? Unlike fractions is probably the opposite of like fractions. like not the same denominator, like 7 out of 8 and 8 out of 9 and 8 out of 10. See, it's not the same denominator. The denominator is different, where here it's same. Okay, so let's go to the next one. So the next one is called proper fraction. So what is proper fraction? Do you have any idea what is proper fraction? No, I guess not. Okay, so proper fraction is what the numerator is less than the denominator. The value is less. The value, okay? The value of a proper fraction is always less, okay? So let me say, so proper fraction means the numerator is smaller than the denominator. Always. That's called a proper fraction. So 1 by 7. This is a proper fraction. And 1 by 8, proper fraction. And 7 by 10, proper fraction. Okay, so this is proper fraction. So let's go ahead to improper fraction. Improper fraction. Okay, so improper fraction means the opposite of proper fraction. So where the denominator is greater, it has greater value than the numerator, or it's equal, like 7 out of 7. This is an improper fraction. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, like fractions. I mean, sorry. So where the denominator is the same and the numerator is the same. This is called an improper fraction. This is an improper fraction. And this also 8 out of, this is not an improper fraction. This is an improper fraction. Sorry, that was just a blooper. So 10 by 7. Yeah, this is an improper fraction too. So equal numerator and denominator, and bigger denominator, and small numerator value is called improper fraction. So now let's go to the next fraction, which is mixed number, also known as mixed fraction. So what is mixed number? It seems mixed, right? Well, it's not that hard. A mixed number is something like this. So you have a fraction here, right? But is this a mixed number? No. You put something over here, which is a 5. So this is a mixed number. There can be different types of mixed numbers, like, for example, 5 by 4 and 6 there, and 7 by 8 and 8 over there again. Yeah, there are different types of mixed numbers. Yeah. Or mixed fractions. Yeah. So let's go continue. The next one is called equivalent fractions. So what is equivalent fraction? Equal fraction? What? Okay, so let me give you an example. Equivalent fractions mean two or more fractions representing the same part of the whole are known as equivalent fractions. Example: 1 by 2, 2 by 4, 3 by 6. Two or more fractions representing the same part of the whole are known as equal fractions. So let me give you an example. We have a chocolate bar here, and I'm doing that, and I'm covering this part. Okay? Yeah, there. And now I have another chocolate bar here. I am taking these two parts and shading it, while these two parts are left alone. So this is 1 by 2, and this is 2 by 4, and the next one is 3. I'm gonna give you 6 blocks, and I'm gonna cover 3 of it, which equals to 3 by 6. It is clear from the above diagrams that 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4, which is equal to 3 by 6. Okay? So if you're ever asked a question, you can just draw blocks and do all of this stuff you need to do. Okay, so the next one is called, the last but not least, it's called, what's it called? Reciprocal fractions. Reciprocal fractions. So what is reciprocal fractions? Do you have any idea what's reciprocal fractions mean? So reciprocal fractions mean when the product of two fractions is equal to 1. They are called reciprocal fractions. Okay? So for example, so like this is very easy actually, reciprocal fractions. You have two fractions, you have one fraction, you want to turn it into a reciprocal fraction, and you want to turn this fraction into a reciprocal fraction, is when you just do the opposite. You get a reciprocal fraction. So in this sum, which is the reciprocal fraction? This is the reciprocal fraction. Okay, so now let me give you another example. 7 by 8. We want to turn it into a reciprocal fraction. You just do 8 by 7. This is the reciprocal fraction. So these are all the all the types of fraction, guys. And once you have got all of this fractions, I think you'll be able to do fractions much more easily. So I think I'm just going to change that. Oh, sorry. That into... Huh? So anyway, see you guys in the next episode, and subscribe.